everyone, and welcome to Daily Immigration News on Immigration and Jobs Talk Show. I'm your host Napasa, here to keep you updated on the latest developments in immigration policy, news, and trends. Let's dive straight into today's headlines. Undocumented America tracing illegal immigration's growth in the United States. I-140, the key to staying beyond 6 years for H-1B visa holders in the U.S. ICE raids in Chicago lead to hundreds of arrests amid Trump's immigration crackdown. ICE intensifies crackdown, no more free pass under Trump's new immigration policies. Selena Gomez deletes emotional video after backlash over immigration crackdown comments. Trump's immigration overhaul, major changes, ongoing challenges, and legal battles. Ruby Dalal vows to deport illegal immigrants, drawing parallels to Trump's immigration stance. Nevada stands firm in neutrality amid Trump's immigration crackdown. Trump administration freezes Uniting for Ukraine refugee program, suspends aid amid policy shift. These stories and more are coming up, so stay tuned as we break down the latest immigration developments and their impacts. Now, let's get into today's first story. Undocumented America tracing illegal immigration's growth in the U.S. Illegal immigration remains a central topic in the U.S. politics, with historical migration waves evolving into complex modern reality. Recent Pew Research data shows the unauthorized immigrant population rose to 11 million in 2022, reversing a long-term decline since 2007. While Mexico remains a key contributor, immigrants from countries like India, El Salvador, and Guatemala also make up significant numbers. The Trump administration's crackdown on illegal immigration has ramped up enforcement. In a week, U.S. authorities arrested 538 migrants, including gang members and a suspected terrorist. Massive deportations via military aircraft are underway, marking one of the largest operations in history. India is reportedly collaborating with the U.S. to identify and repatriate 18,000 undocumented Indian citizens as part of migration cooperation efforts. Key factors driving illegal immigration include economic disparity, family reunification, and political instability in migrants' home countries. The issue continues to shape policies and fuel debates, reflecting the complexity of balancing border control with human rights. I-140, the key to staying beyond 6 years for H-1B visa holders in the U.S. The H-1B visa, widely utilized by American companies to hire foreign talent, especially Indians, allows a maximum 6-year stay in the U.S. However, the I-140 petition is a game changer for many H-1B holders, enabling them to extend their stay while awaiting green card approval. The I-140 petition is filed by employers as part of the employment-based green card process. This form not only secures a priority date in the green card queue, but also allows H-1B visa holders to extend their stay beyond the 6 years limit, sometimes indefinitely, until their permanent residency is approved. The process begins with perm labor certification, where employers prove the job can't be filled by an American worker. Following this, the I-140 petition is submitted, solidifying the visa holder's pathway to a green card. For countries like India facing significant green card backlogs, the I-140 serves as a lifeline, ensuring legal work status during the wait, which could span over decades. This critical process highlights the role of the H-1B visa and I-140 petition in sustaining skilled immigrant contributions to the U.S. economy, despite ongoing debates and policy uncertainties. ICE raids in Chicago leads to hundreds of arrests amid Trump's immigration crackdown. U.S. immigration authorities arrested 270 undocumented migrants in Chicago's sanctuary city on Sunday as part of a nationwide crackdown on illegal immigration. The raids, led by border czar Tom Homan and acting Deputy Attorney General Emil Bove, involved ICE, the FBI, and other federal agencies, according to ICE statements on X. In total, ICE made 956 arrests nationwide on Sunday, with 286 additional arrests on Saturday. The operation reflects President Trump's hardline immigration policies, which include a push to deport an estimated 11 million undocumented immigrants. Experts warn this ambitious plan could cost nearly $1 trillion and take over a decade. As Trump intensifies his immigration agenda, diplomatic efforts are also underway to secure cooperation from other countries in accepting deportees. The crackdown marks a significant escalation in enforcement within sanctuary cities like Chicago. ICE intensifies crackdown, no more free pass under Trump's new immigration policies. A week into Donald Trump's second presidency, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE officers have ramped up efforts to target undocumented immigrants, stating that nobody gets a free pass anymore. In Maryland, ICE officers arrested 13 individuals on Monday, including 9 primary targets and 4 collateral arrests. Those apprehended include individuals with serious criminal records such as homicide and armed robbery. The Trump administration has lifted prior restrictions on operations near schools, churches, and hospitals, increasing the scope of enforcement efforts. ICE's daily arrests have surged, reaching 1,179 on Monday, the highest numbers seen in years. Despite fears of indiscriminate raids, ICE officials emphasize that operations remain targeted and focus on public safety threats. However, the removal of sensitive location policies has led to heightened concerns among immigrant communities. With collaboration from federal agencies like the FBI and DEA, Trump's immigration crackdown marks a stark shift in enforcement policy, aiming to deport millions of undocumented immigrants. Selena Gomez deletes emotional video after backlash over immigration crackdown comments. Selena Gomez has faced intense criticism from supporters of Donald Trump after posting an emotional video condemning the administration's crackdown on undocumented immigrants. In the now deleted Instagram story, the 32-year-old singer tearfully expressed her sorrow, saying, "I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something." She accompanied her message with a Mexican flag emoji, sparking both support and backlash online. Critics, including British journalist Piers Morgan, accused Gomez of exaggeration and celebrity narcissism. The singer, known for her long-standing advocacy for immigrant rights, responded to the criticism by posting a slide stating, "Apparently, it's not okay to show empathy for people," before deleting the post altogether. This isn't Gomez's first time addressing immigration issues. She previously executive produced Netflix's Living Undocumented, a docu-series highlighting the challenges faced by undocumented families in the U.S. Trump's immigration overhaul, major changes, ongoing challenges, and legal battles. President Donald Trump has significantly reshaped U.S. immigration policy with a series of executive orders and border security measures. Notable actions include a ramp up in ICE immigration arrests, expanding deportation priorities to include anyone in the country illegally, and reinstating the Remain in Mexico policy for asylum seekers. While ICE arrests have spiked, including controversial raids in cities like Chicago, some policies are facing legal hurdles, including challenges to expedited deportations and the end of protections at sensitive locations like schools and hospitals. Trump's administration has also shifted its approach to border enforcement, deploying military troops and ending programs that allowed certain migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela to enter on temporary permits. The administration's efforts to punish sanctuary jurisdictions and cut off refugee resettlement have further intensified the debate, while some actions like ending automatic citizenship for U.S.-born children are still on hold after court challenges. As these changes unfold, the U.S. immigration landscape remains marked by controversy, legal battles, and ongoing fear in immigrant communities. Ruby Dalal vows to deport illegal immigrants, drawing parallels to Trump's immigration stance. Ruby Dalal, an Indian origin candidate for Prime Minister in Canada, has issued a stark warning on illegal immigration, promising to deport all undocumented migrants office if elected. Dalal, who acknowledges the contributions of immigrants, argues that over 500,000 illegal residents in Canada is unacceptable and vows to tackle human trafficking and illegal residency. Her hardline stance on immigration has drawn comparisons to Donald Trump's policies in the US. Dalal's campaign with the slogan "Canada's comeback starts now" is set to spark intense debate, potentially reshaping Canada's multicultural society and its immigration approach. The upcoming election will decide if her tough immigration policies resonate with voters. Nevada stands firm in neutrality amid Trump's immigration crackdown. Nevada's local officials are largely adopting a neutral stance in response to President Trump's immigration crackdown, which includes rescinding policies prohibiting enforcement in sensitive locations and expanding deportation powers. While some officials like Clark County Commission Chairman Tix Segerblom have vowed not to assist in federal deportation efforts, others, including Governor Joe Lombardo, are caught in a political limbo on the issue. Local law enforcement, including the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police, has refused to cooperate with ICE, while Nevada's political landscape remains divided on whether the state will face mass deportation. As Trump's administration threatens local officials with prosecution for non-compliance, the state's response could impact Nevada's diverse immigrant population, which makes up nearly 10% of its workforce. The outcome remains uncertain as political leaders prepare for potential federal pressure. Trump administration freezes Uniting for Ukraine refugee program, suspends aid amid policy shift. The Trump administration has paused the Uniting for Ukraine refugee program as part of its broader immigration policy overhaul, impacting over 200,000 Ukrainians who were granted temporary refuge in the US. The freeze comes as the administration reviews parole processes and aims to tighten US borders. Additionally, the suspension of non-military aid to Ukraine affects crucial support for Ukrainian NGOs reliant on US funding. These shifts signal a re-evaluation of both immigration and foreign aid priorities, raising concerns about the future of Ukrainian organizations and the potential strain on US-Ukraine relations. That's a wrap, folks. Today's edition of Daily Immigration News on Immigration and Jobs Talk Show. Thank you so much for joining us today, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on immigration news and policies. Stay informed, and we'll see you next time with more breaking stories. Take care.